everybody, if you're new to my channel, I'm Lori, and welcome to the Chatty Bookworm. Today is going to be some books I am hoping to get to in May. Some of these can change because there are some readathons going on, and some of them I'm just like going to play by ear because I'm not sure what I'm going to be reading for them, and I might just make a TBR for them once I know for sure. Plus, I'm going to be going away overnight on Sunday, and we're going to go to this mall that has a big Barnes & Noble. It's like 2 or 3 stories, so yeah, we're gonna do that. So, like I said, it might change a lot. So I'm just gonna do this, and we will see if it happens. Of course, I have a couple books that come out on the May 2nd. No, May 1st? No, 2nd, or is it 3rd? May 3rd, that's it. I have Book of Night, or whatever it is. I always forget the title, by Holly Black. I probably won't get that until like a week from Friday, because the 3rd is Tuesday. Yeah, because I'm getting them from Barnes & Noble, that one, and I'm also getting the new Casey McClellan, which I can't think. I kissed Shara Willer, or something like that. So those two I definitely want to read in May. Yeah. Becca from Becca in the Books. She's doing her 48-hour live book Napoli, however you say that word, readathon, just like it sounds like. She's gonna have it's gonna be her and like 9 or 10 other people, and they're gonna make it just like they're gonna have reading sprints throughout the whole 48 hours. They did it last year, and she did an announcement, so if I remember, I'll put it down below, but she rolled dices. She has 2 boards, and she rolled dice for each board. She said you could do both of the prompts. You could do one of the prompts from, choose which board you want to choose the prompt from, or you can find a book that will, if you can find a book that will go with both prompts, you could do that. And every so many hours, I can't remember if it's 10 or 12 hours, something like that, they roll again, and then you get 2 new ones, and so on. But she'll explain it better down below. I know Gavin from How You Train Your Gavin's going to be one of the hosts. Jade from Jade's Reads or something like that. I can't remember who else, but there's going to be a lot of hosts stuff. And I already picked out some books for the first 2, because you can't plan the rest. You can only plan the first 2. The first one was like a short book or something like that, or a book under 300 pages or something like that. I can't decide between the 3. Between these 3, so I just picked 3. And yeah, who knows? If I have time, I might read all these 4 in that 4 hours. In that 12 hours or whatever it is. I'll double check in her message, because like I said, I'm not sure like how many hours after each spin. But yeah. And she has like a train, if you're not in that country that she's from, and she has like a thing that you can find out your time zone that it starts in. I think it starts at like 6 or 7 in my time zone on Friday. I think it's the 22nd through the 24th or something like that in May. But anyways, I have 3 that are under 300 pages. I got the 7 Deadly Sins, book 1. It says, welcome to the land of Britannia, a prestige country ruled by the benevolent King Lions. Or at least it was until the King's Guard assassinated him and started a full-blown holy war. Now the King's only daughter, Elizabeth, must seek the aid of the dreaded warrior. The 7 deadly sins, wrongly framed and sent into exile, they're now the princess's only hope, princess's hope, to free the kingdom from the grip of villainous holy knight. I have the first 2 in this, so if I like this one, I'm probably going to read the second one this month. Well, yeah, this month I'm saying, because it's May, of course. So, I had that one. I have the Spy Family. This one, he has to pretend like he's married. He's the spy. And then there's the one that he's marrying is an assassin, and her daughter is a telepath. I'm not really sure too much about it, but it sounds like it's going to be intriguing. And I love books with spies, so that could be one. And then the other one I was thinking of, this is the one I'm really thinking I'm going to read, is I'm in Love with a Villainess. I'll just like show it here and you could pause it and read what it says. But it sounds like it's going to be so cool. Female, female. I don't read very many sapphic books, so that could be it. And then the other, for the other board, it was, I think, gods or something like that. Books with gods in it or about gods or something. I don't know. But I have this one here called A God Falling, A Ghost Risen. It's called Heaven's Official Blessing by, I'm not sure. I don't know how to say the names. This would really work for it. I also have, but I don't know if I'm in the mood for it, Neon Gods. That would work for that prompt. Yeah. I'm rereading, we'll go into that one next since no, wait a minute. I'm trying to make sure which one's which. I'm going to have to go through as I'm talking to you guys, I'm going to have to look at my books. I can't remember if there was 2 or 3 of these for certain things. I'm trying to like get caught up on my reading, like what I wanted to do this year, like my the 22 books I want to read in 2022, and my 5-star predictions. I did a video just now that will be going up either today or tomorrow that is talking about like how I'm doing with everything. And spoiler alert, I'm doing, if you see this one before the other one, I'm doing really good with the 5-star prediction one. Like I read 8, DNF'd 1, so 9 out of the 18, because I picked 18. There was a couple that I changed that I decided I didn't want to read those, like for a 5-star, or I didn't want to read them for the 22 books I want to read in 2022. So yeah, but let's go back to this. This one just looks like it's gonna be good. Like I guess he falls. It says something about like he gets banished to the world below, and then it says 800 years after his mortal life, Zalin, I'm not sure how you say his name, has ascended to the godhood for the 3rd time, angering most of the gods in the process. To repay his debt, he is sent to the mortal realm to hunt down violent ghosts and troublemaking spirits who prey on the living. Along his travels, he meets the fascinated and virulent Salang, something like that, not sure. A young man with whom he feels an instant connection, yet Saling, something like that, is clearly more than he appears. What mysteries lies behind that carefree smile? So this one sounds like it'd be cool. This one like is just a little over 300. So, well, not a little over 300, but yeah. Actually, yeah. Because a lot of the other stuff is other things. But yeah, it's still like too much. It's like, it's not a little over 300 actually. It's 370 something pages, so I can't do it for both prompts. But, you know, I should be able to read this in 12 hours because the other ones are so tiny. So yeah, that would be for that. So those are the 2 so far that I know I can read for Becca's 48-hour readathon, live readathon, whatever you want to call it. I think this one and maybe Malice. I can't remember if Malice is for the, you quit, I am filming. She sees the dogs and she out there and she always wants to bark. Calm down. I know this is for a 5-star prediction, Scarred by Emily McIntosh. I actually started this. I just need to finish it. So I'm going to be finishing this in May. We forgot what month we're talking about. I had something else for 5 stars, but I wasn't like, I started it and wasn't feeling it. So I said, I'm going to place it with something else. So I placed it with And They Lived by Stephen Salvatore. Oh, Scarred, in case you didn't know, is by Emily McIntosh. But yeah, this one, I just know it's a Mel romance. It says Chase author is looking for his happily ever after. I don't really want to like know anything more than that, but look at this. I just picked that for 5 stars because I heard a lot of people talk about how good it is, and I just love Mel romances. But I can't remember if Malice is for 5-star prediction or the 22 books I want to read in 2022. I can't remember. But this one I started as well. I'm not very far in. I'm only on page 24, but Malice, the second one in the second and the final one in this duology comes out in May. So I want to read this one to see if I like it, and then if I like it, I'll read the next one and finish this duology. This one is like a Sleeping Beauty retelling in the point of view of the, what is she called? Is she a sorceress? Yes, the evil sorceress. But in this case, is she really evil? Who knows? But they're like, Aurora's line is cursed and everybody but Aurora died because of the curse, and she when she turns 18, if she don't find her true love, I guess she'll die. But it, like I said, it's point of view through, it's going through the eyes of, like I said, the evil sorceress, supposedly. But sounds like they're gonna be a couple, so another sapphic romance, maybe. I think it's, like I said, they're romance. I'm almost positive. Okay, I know these are for the 22 books I want to read, I think. If I'm wrong, I will let you guys know as I'm reading it. But I know this one is definitely 22 books I want to is in that pile of the 22 books I want to read in 2022. This is A Curse in Ashes by Julie's I'm not sure how you say Julie's last name, but this is Julie from Pages and Pens, her first book, debut book, whatever you want to say. And I want to read this. Like, I wanted to read it when it first came out and I first got it, but I just, time got away from me and stuff and other books. So yeah. But this is, everyone knows you don't mess with Fae on a new moon. Yeah, I think this is like her and two guys. Let me see. It says enters a handsome stranger, magically linked to her and the Fae fiance who won't leave her alone. Yeah. So it sounds like she's gonna be maybe both of them. I don't know if it's gonna be like a polyamorous romance or if it's just gonna be one of them she winds up with. I'm not sure, but it sounds like it's gonna be so good. Witches, Fae. I think there's witches. I'm not really sure, but I just know that there's definitely Fae in it, and you guys know me. I love Fae books with Fae in it. Trying to find somewhere to put it. And then I want to reread Set Fire to the Gods. Yeah. This one, I'm so bad at remembering what books are about. But I know one of them is a gladiator, or whatever you want to say it. And then the other one, yeah, the girl, Ash, is the gladiator. And Maddox is pretending like he's a gladiator because he wants to infuriate, in fact, how do you say that word? Them, I guess, or something like that. I'm not really sure. It's been a while since I read this. This is why I want to reread it. Because I can't remember a lot of what happened. So I want to reread that. For I can read this one. And this was one of the books I think I put down for the 22 books I want to read in 2022. Like I said, I'm doing really bad on that one. I think I finished one book and DNF'd one book. So yeah, that one isn't doing very well. So I got to get on it. So Rise from the Embers, the final one in the duology. And this is, I forgot to say, by Sarah Rashi and Christina Simmons. Trying to find places to put this. Okay, and then I got 3 more that I know I want to try to read. I have other ones that I want to, for the dark Mafia romance, but I think I'm going to do that in a separate video later in the month. because the readathon, I mean, probably next week, because like I said, I'm going on that vacation, so I want to try to find some, I mean, I'm going away overnight, so I want to try to find some Mafia romances, dark Mafia romances, so I'm not sure what my TBR is going to be like, so I'll probably do that Tuesday or Wednesday, so the 3rd or the 4th, at least, so it'll be up a couple of days before the readathon, because I think it starts on the 5th. I can't remember. You guys will find out when I do my thing for it. But anyways, let's get back to this. I'm a Patreon for Beautiful Bookish Bethany. She has 2 books picked out for May, but I forgot what the other one is, and I'm not interested in it. So, but the other pick for her Patreon is The Nature of Witches, which I was gonna save, but since it's the pick, I'm gonna try to read it this in May. I've been so bad about reading the books that Bethany has picked this year. I don't know why. I think it's just my mood. But this one sounds like it's gonna be good. I think this is a sapphic one as well, and it has to do with like nature and stuff. I don't know too much about it, and I really don't want to go. You know, I don't want to get like spoiled for it too much. So yeah. But there's, like I said, there's a couple of there's like 3 readathons I want to be involved in. I already showed you the first 2 for Becca's. That might be the only one I read. I mean, those might be the only ones I read. Who knows, depending on the other prompts. And then there's the Mafia one, and then the historical romance readathon is happening in May. I don't know yet when the dates are. I don't think Jess from Peace Love Books mentioned a date yet, but she did her TBR for, I mean, she was talking about her books she wants to read in May, and she mentioned that the historical romance readathon is that sometime during that month, so I'm gonna maybe be reading books for that, but you'll know in another video. I have this that I just got the other day, Love, Hate, and Clickbait by Liz Bower, something like that. This is kind of like has like a red, white, and royal blue feel to it, and you guys know how I am about red, white, and royal blue. I just know that they don't like each other. The one guy is a political consultant working on the governor of California's presidential campaign. He has to deal with this guy named Clay Parker, which is a nefarious and smug data analyst who gets under his skin. So it's enemies to lovers, because they're like arguing or something, and it looks like they're kissing. So I guess they think they're dating or something. Somebody thinks they're dating or something, or the media or something, and then they gotta pretend like they're dating, and then of course they're gonna fall in love. Sounds like fun, and you guys know me with my Mel romances, so yeah. And one more that we're going to talk about today. This one is, me and Drew are supposed to buddy read this, if he still wants to buddy read it. Drew, if you watch this video, let me know. If you want to still buddy read it in May. Otherwise, I'm still going to try to read it in May, maybe. But that's Hotel Magnificent, something like that, by Emily J. Tyler. I don't know. I know this is supposed to be like, why do I always forget the name of that book? My gosh, you guys, I forgot the name of it. If it comes to me, I'll let you know. But anyways, this is her, something to do with like a magical hotel or something. I'm not really sure. Or you get, once you go to the hotel, like it doesn't want to let you go or something. I don't know. Kind of like Carvel, I guess. Carvel? How do you say it? I guess it has like that kind of a feel to it. So something about like it's cursed, or they're like stuck there or something. Her sister and some other people, I guess. And she wants to try to get her sister out of there. And she teams up with the doorman, the handsome doorman, Belle, to embark on a mission to unravel the mystery of the magic at the heart of the hotel and free Zosa, Z-O-S-A, which is her sister, and the other staff from the cruelty of the ruthless maitre d'hotel. It says to succeed, she'll have to risk everything she loves, but failure would mean a fate far worse than never returning home. It sounds like it's gonna be good. If I don't read this in May, if Drew doesn't want to read it in May and wants to push it back until June, then we'll do it then. But yeah, for right now, this might be a book too. But like I said, some of these books I might not get to next month, or for May, this month I should say, because it's for May. You know what I mean. But we'll see how many I actually get to. But that's it. Let me know what your May reading plans are. Is there any readathons you're going to participate in? Let me know down below. What is one of your most anticipated books to read for this month? The month of May, I'm talking about, of course. And I think that's it. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing. Hit that bell icon so you'll know whenever a video like this is up for your viewing pleasure. And I guess that's it. Happy readings. I hope you guys have a good day, night, whatever the case may be when you're seeing this, or when you're watching this. And happy readings. And remember, if you don't like a book, DNF, DNF, DNF. It doesn't hurt. And until next time, me and Anya, my little bambina, say goodbye.